name is Michael Mastro. Today we're going to be looking at the chart for Mbappe, who's considered to be one of the best soccer players in this time. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation associated with Virgo rising at 18 degrees. And first we're going to look and see how the planets are operating and when they're operating and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So the Sun is ruling the 12th house, sitting in the 4th house, and it gives him the ability to take on the role of being one of the best soccer players alive. Moon is at 16 degrees, gives fulfillment of desires. It's placed in the house of happiness. Mars is at 18 degrees, and it's ruling the 8th house, which give windfalls through sporting abilities, as well as researching certain soccer plays for the games he plays. And it also can have be connected with accidents, which is part of the sport. So we'll be looking at the timing of those events in a minute. Mercury is at 12 degrees. It rules the 1st house and gives him success through success and fame through his ability to through his physical abilities. And then we have Jupiter is ruling the 4th house, gives happiness through competition. It's sitting in the 6th house of competition through sports. Venus is ruling the house of wealth and fame and gives wealth and fame through sports. And then we have Saturn at 3 degrees, just slightly weak, in infant state because it's less than 5 degrees. It brings up physical issues through accidents. And then Rahu and Ketu give a desire to be fulfilled through his sporting career. So let's look at the timing of events. So in January of 2018, he has a head injury during a Mercury period. Mercury is ruling the 1st house pertaining to head. Then we have in March of 2018, he has injures his ankle and becomes player of the year during a Rahu period. Rahu is sitting in the house that has to do with the ankle and fulfillment of desires. Then we have in October of 2019, he becomes a FIFA World Pro during a Venus period. Venus is giving that wealth and fame. And then we have in September of 2020, he got coronavirus during a moon period. And moon has to do with the immune system, and it's poorly placed at that time. And then we have May of 2021, he injures his calf during a Mars period. Mars ruling the house of accidents. Then we have November of 2021, he gets an infection during a Rahu period. Rahu represents infections and becomes the best international player during that period of time as well, during a Rahu period. And in the most recent World Soccer event, he came close but lost, and that was during a Rahu period, a moon Rahu period. So still achieved quite a bit of notoriety during the playoffs. What could be done to strengthen the chart even further would be to strengthen, transform the malefics, which is Rahu and Ketu, Sun, Saturn, and Mars, because they are the multikona rulers of the Dusthana houses, the 6th, 8th, and 12th challenging houses, and that you can do through charities, which he does a lot of anyway. And then the rest of the planets are benefic, and they can be strengthened through wearing certain gemstones, or my favorite remedy is a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras for those planets. Thank you so much for listening. If you're interested in a reading, you can go to vastucreations.com, or also learn Transformation Vedic Astrology as well. See you next time. Thank you.